So you're a raw foodist then?
We can call it like that. I personally don't like really to have these categories, but yeah, I do eat raw food.
But what does that mean? What is raw food?
Raw food is, yeah, we rather call it raw vegan because raw food also seems to mean like something including living animals. So raw vegan means raw, uncooked, unprocessed food that comes from plants.
But I mean, what are the benefits then of a raw food diet?
Well, the major benefit is that you get all possible nutrition in it. All the nutrients are intact. They don't get destroyed by fire. They don't get destroyed by temperature. So you get vitamins, minerals, enzymes, antioxidants, everything just the way the nature intended it. So that's the biggest one.
Right, but you might get people that would say that that's ridiculous. Like, for example, is it good for everybody? Like old people?
You know, I think it is. From the perspective of the physiology, I think we humans were designed for this. But everything seems that we have been made to eat this kind of food. For anything else, we adapted to it. I would not say we evolved, but we just got adapted to eat meat, to eat processed food, and you know, we can survive on it. But from the perspective of physiology, this is the best food for everybody. But there are other aspects of that. There are social aspects, emotional aspects, and then some people may have a really hard time to eat only raw vegan food.
I mean, because people, especially sports people, for example, would say that they'd need a lot of protein. Where are they getting their protein from?
Yeah, actually, you would be surprised that the raw food has been becoming very, very popular between sport people. There's lots of protein available on the raw food diet, and the thing is that with the raw food they get it like in much easier form, much more easily digestible and absorbable. So the sport people, that's not an issue. What I was speaking about is that, you know, for example, some people are naturally very ungrounded. They kind of are not stably grounded in this reality, let's say like that. So for them, it's much easier to handle this when they eat more grounding food, like for example meat. But that's, you know, that comes to the emotional aspect.
Okay, but I mean, what about the taste as well? Because I guess that's connected a lot to an emotional connection with food.
Yeah, that is another one. A lot of us have some emotional attachments to some kind of foods that we've been used to eat when we were little. Yeah, that's true. That's all true. It depends what everybody wants. That's what I said. It's just from the perspective of physiology, I think it's suitable for everybody. But there are other aspects that may make it more difficult for some people to be raw vegan. So then I say, yeah, just don't go too hard with it.
All right.
You can always do well when you eat just more raw fruits and veggies than you did before, and you still keep eating some percentage of cooked food or meat or something like that.
And what about diabetics, for example?
Diabetics are doing very well on raw food, especially there's been some research on healing diabetes with just green foods, green smoothies. Fruit is perfect for diabetes. That is not an issue, I think. Yeah.
All right. Okay.